Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. It is a freezing cold outside. It's like 11 degrees in Chicago with a wind chill of like -7, but the sun is out, so I'm very happy about that. I'm gonna run my errands after I finish this video, and I don't mind doing my errands when the sun is out. I really don't. It gives me makes my heart happy, so don't mind that. So before I get started, I wanted to do a little itty bitty tiny what I got for Christmas, only because one of the gifts I'm going to show you was really funny and another one was super helpful, and I love to recommend products that I personally would appreciate if someone gave me their input about. So the first thing that I got was from a friend of mine, and she's so funny, but I had never seen this before, and apparently other people have. I had never seen this before. It's a lipstick. It says ho ho ho. See that? You can't really see that. It says ho ho ho. That I hate when people, I hate when YouTubers do that. It's so, I hate that. But anyways, it's the, that's how it is. You see what it is? It's a little, you know what? I thought it was hilarious. Everybody but me apparently on the planet has seen these before, and I haven't. I couldn't get enough. And I actually like the color. It looks nice on me. It's not what I'm wearing today, but I do like the color. Now, the other thing that I got for Christmas, I absolutely love, I highly recommend, if you have a hard time sleeping like I do. Not only do I have a hard time sleeping, I have a hard time falling asleep. I have a hard time staying asleep. And I just, even when I do on the rare occasion get sleep, I don't ever feel well rested. It sucks. I don't know what my deal is. I mentioned maybe a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, that I was thinking of going and getting a sleep mask. And I met like the Dollar Tree. I thought maybe like if I put a sleep mask and kept it dark, it might help my sleeping situation. So my husband goes and ends up buying me this for Christmas, right? And I'm like, holy hell, what is that? It's heavy, and I was like, what the F am I gonna do with this? Anyways, so I had to charge it, wore it that night. It has like Bluetooth, it has music. I was honestly just, and it was heavy. Then I had to sleep on my back. I was very, very, very skeptical, but I mean, he had bought it for me, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. Now, I hate sleeping on my back. I have to sleep on my stomach. So I put it on. I'm wearing this thing. You hear this woman, she pops up in the little speakers in here. You hear this woman. She has an incredibly soothing ASMR, pleasant voice, and she's talking to you and telling you what's gonna happen next. Then like heat starts coming around your eyes, and then it like bubbles up in here. I don't know how to explain it. It bubbles up inside, and you can start feeling some pressure, slow pressure around your eyes. Long story short, it massages you, heats you, and there's pleasant stuff in the background, a pleasant woman in the background. I was out like a light. I woke up, still on my back, still with these things on 4 hours later, and I felt like I had slept for like 16 hours. Conclusion, this thing really does work. I was shocked as shit. So I've used it since then, and I'm telling you, like last night I had it on and woke up again on my back with these still on. I cannot believe I didn't flip-flop on my stomach, because that's how I've slept for all my years. I'm not gonna tell you all I am, but and I usually get up at least 10 times a night to pee. And nope, not once. This thing, awesome, highly recommend. What is that? Renfo, I believe is pronounced. Amazing, awesome product, and I highly recommend. I can't tell you how much it is because I don't know it was a gift, and I don't want to ask them how much it was, but amazing, highly recommend. I want to buy these for my whole family, so. Anyways, okay, so on to it. So we all know what's going on with Miss Chantal Marie, the Canadian Bacon. Everyone is assuming that she has the vid, and people are going hard. They're going hard on her. I mean, they are going for her. And the reaction channel that I mentioned 2 weeks ago, he does, or they, I don't know if it's a he or a she, but I think it's a he. They use they distort their voice, so you can't really tell if it's a guy or a girl. But anywho, doesn't matter. They have hilarious parodies. They do amazing compilations of Chantal. Their editing skills are off the charts. So funny. But the only thing is, like, I can't do that you know, they live stream for hours at a time, and they like go hard. And it's like they're trying to get people to jump on the bandwagon to try to hate her. And I just don't have that in me. I dislike her a lot. I think she's incredibly selfish. She's like a giant toddler. I think she has a lot of growing up to do. I think she is grotesque. She has the worst manners I've ever seen on anyone. My 3-year-old niece has better table manners than she does. I think she's awful. She's absolutely awful and selfish. But I can't see myself going on a live stream for 4 hours and just ranting about it. Like, that's just not for me. Next subject. Kinda good, kinda back is kinda boring. I tried to sit through her last upload. It was a what I got for Christmas, and I think I got through like minute number 3, and I was like, holy crap, she is really dull. I've always thought that she had the personality of a rock, but wow, if it did not shine through in this video, I don't know what. Well, I couldn't get through it. Like everything was like a child's toy after another child's toy after another. I was like, yeah, I'm good. We're done with that. So my main focus on why I wanted to upload today was I stumbled across this channel that, and it just happened to just pop on as I was listening to a different reaction channel. And so it just automatically popped on. So I was doing my housework or whatever, and I could hear it in the background. And this person was reacting to reaction channels and giving their opinion about reaction channels. It piqued my interest, stopped, listened to another one. It was kind of the same thing. I was like, you know what? This is kind of irking me. Watched another one. Now they do a lot of different kind of uploads. They have many different topics that they hit on. I think I even saw them do like a cooking one. One was like a haul. So it's a lot of different things. It's not just reacting to reaction channels. But I went back and I went to 5 of them because I wanted to make sure I knew what I was talking about. Went to 5 of them. And there was like 3 main topics that they kept hitting on. And it was a theme in these reactions and in their opinion. And it kind of really, it bothered me. So I wanted to talk about it today just to clarify some things. You know, obviously I'm a reaction channel, very tiny, teeny tiny, just starting out my reaction channel. I think it's fun. I don't do this for money. I have a good time. I love learning about the editing. I'm really bad at it still. I'm working on getting better. I do it for fun. And the ones that I watch do it for fun. They're really good at it. I mean, I watch Bottle. I watch Apathetic Facts. I watch Alex is Shook. Zachary Michael. Who else do I watch that I absolutely love? Willow Davis. I used to watch Michael B. Petty. I wish he would come back. Please come back. He's hilarious. Who are the other ones that I really, I love watching Justine from Kicking Geeks. I love her streams. They're super cozy. She doesn't have any fancy editing. She doesn't do anything crazy. She just chills and gives her opinion. And it's never like mean or hurtful. It's not, she doesn't go hard. Especially like Your Hippie Grandma. She does not go hard at all. I enjoy watching her. Some go hard, some don't. None of them that I watch have an issue with her weight. It's her bullshit. It's her lying. It's her being an awful human being. And that's what the ones I watch, that's the same common denominator as far as like what we feel about them. So this person has like 3 major topics that I had an issue with. One being was the main one that they said was that reaction channels react to them because we hate them. Now, I can't speak for anybody else, but I personally don't hate Chantel, don't hate Alexandra Rodriguez, I don't hate Amber. They drive me nuts, and I think that they're awful. They do some really shitty things. I mean, we all make mistakes. They just put it all over the internet for people to critique. I personally don't hate them. I don't try to get other people to hate them. I don't do that. And people I watch don't do that either. What's another one? We must be unhappy in our personal lives that we take out so much time in our day to react to them. Now, I can't speak for anyone else. I am a very happy person. I feel like a very blessed person. I have a wonderful family. I have hilarious friends. And I am not unhappy. Not to say I don't have problems like everybody else. We all have problems. I'm an adult just like everyone else. But I am generally a very happy person. I don't do this so I can, you know, purposely go hurt people. I'm a happy person. What was the main one was that reaction channels offer no constructive criticism. Now, I know maybe myself does it because I get so frustrated with them. I may not offer constructive criticism. I think I have before, at least once or twice, but for sure I know other people do. I have heard them, so I know firsthand that they do. I mean, I watched their videos. I watched all of them. So for them to say that reaction channels as a whole do not offer constructive criticism, it's false. That is absolutely not correct. So that's just, I'm not going to give the name of who this channel is or anything. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to create bad things for them. I wanted to get those 3 points out that these are misconceptions. These are false. These are not true. And I can't speak for all reaction channels, just the ones like for myself and for ones that I watch that I make sure that I'm loyal to. This isn't true. So with that being said, I kept thinking like, who should I do? Because I'm not going on Amber's channel to give her the view. She has irritated my last nerve. So I'm not doing it. So I was like, should I go to Apathetic Facts? They did a great reaction to, or a great compilation to it. Bottle did a hilarious one. Which one should I go to? And then I was like, you know, I just watched this morning before I got ready. I watched Alex is Shook and I was like, oh, hell no. Yes, he is hitting like every single thing that I was feeling. He was saying, I was like, finally someone who is getting it. Like, they have the same type of opinion that I do regarding the dumb shit she does. So I'm going to go straight to his and I'm going to watch it. So here we go. And be forewarned, I'm sure everyone who's watching this right now actually already saw this. Alex just shook his video and they already know what's coming. Her video was boring AF. Boring. But you know, Alex puts a little twist on it. He always has his adds his humor. He's so funny. I love him. Well, let me start by saying I absolutely hate her new introduction. One of the few things I really actually liked watching her other stupid videos was her intro. I loved it. So she did away with that. So let's try this.
Right into it. I mean, shallowy. I'm gonna caption this, say you want attention without saying you want attention. This is Mukbangs are back. Salmon and poppy seed salad. Well, at least it's not McDonald's, right? Let's take a look.
Hey guys, welcome to
Hey girl, what's up?
a new video.
No. Pushing that coffee hard.
It's giving chill vibes.
Okay, so
Like, subscribe.
we're back at it again with the mukbangs.
Girl, I don't know. Why are you doing this? Because the last time that you discussed this, you said that you would only do...
Does it irritate anybody else that she's still, no matter how many times she's corrected? And I'm really trying not to be petty, but they're not mukbangs. They're mukbangs. It's not a mukbang. Millions of people in the world have said this word, and you're the only one that says it incorrectly. What the F? There's me nuts.
Mukbangs again, if you were desperate for views. So, are you desperate for views?
Don't be upset. I know a lot of people are going to say I'm like trolling or I'm not taking my health seriously. I promise me eating on camera has nothing.
Are you trying to say that this is not a troll? I mean, look at the way that you titled it. At least the thumbnail is not one of her classic open mouth food halfway in. She's actually just simply displaying the food.
True.
So,
Nothing to do with those two things. So I do have me a diet, little ASMR. Okay, love that. So we have a diet
that's not even ASMR. This is ASMR.
Coke.
Little side note, I think Alex should do ASMR. He has a very soothing ASMR-ish voice.
I used to not be able to drink caffeine for a minute there. Like I literally
God,
couldn't sleep
shut up,
because of
Amber.
caffeine. But I've
Oh yeah, didn't she say that
She reminds me of this girl I used to hang out with when I was in my early 20s. Like, girl, stop. You try too hard. Every little, just because you keep repeating these stupid little quirky things, it's not gonna, no, it's not cute. Just shut up.
caffeine gave her heart palpitations. That's why there for a while she wasn't drinking any caffeine. She was actually drinking the diet caffeine free.
Now she's drinking hella freaking caffeine. So we obviously know that was bullshit, Amber. Come on.
Like Granny Coke That's just what I call it, the granny Coke.
Slowly brought caffeine back into my life, and we have been kind of friends lately. So, okay.
Oh, yeah, right. Because of Wifey. Because Wifey likes to have her morning coffee. Amber decided to get in on that too. And that's why she's drinking the coffee as well. It seems like Amberlynn is enjoying her caffeine these days. Maybe it could give her some energy to work out.
So we have a salad today. This is a kale salad with some like cabbage. We have some cranberries.
And I don't know much about this, but if someone can please fill me in. Now, I know when I first started watching her, she had already had the dark knuckles. And somebody had mentioned in the comment section years ago that she has that because of her weight. No, I get it. I don't know a 600-pound person, so I don't have anyone to compare it to. But if she has significantly dropped as much weight as she says, would it start going away? Or am I crazy that it's getting darker? And what is it? I don't mean to sound like an idiot, but what is it?
We have some sunflower seeds.
Okay, that actually sounds like...
I mean, I'm a big girl. My knuckles are definitely not like that.
It's pretty healthy. Plus the salmon is healthy as well. You never know. Amberlynn could be exercising right now.
I do love salmon.
Giggling. No, I'm totally kidding.
And it's like a poppy seed dressing. This is one of my favorite salads.
The Valley Girl speech. Stop.
Have to admit.
Dressing? Was that one of the salads in the bag? Because if she really wanted to troll us, she probably would have shown her making the salad. Because I remember a very specific troll from Amber where she was making this salad and she stretched it out for over 5 minutes. It was ridiculous. It was just a bag. Just a bag. But that was during the 100 days era. Are we back there? And also, where's the weigh-in? I thought she was weighing in for 100 days. So why isn't there a weigh-in in this video? Maybe there is.
All valid points, Alex.
It was so good.
Lovely.
I haven't done a mukbang in so long. Like the awkward
Mukbang.
chewing. I'm over here like, should I edit that out? Like literally as I was chewing, I was like, should I edit out my chewing?
Excuse me. She asked us that and yet she still left it in.
No, girl, you have to think about the people that are watching this video. What about the feeders? They want to see that. Do you guys remember when she made the salmon and she sprayed the Pam on it? That was a classic moment.
Michael B. Petty.
In ALR history, if you ask me.
But what I'm going to do is, because I saw someone else do it, kind of like gently pat it in, if you will. So, then.
Anybody remember that phase where she was like, everything that came out of her mouth was followed by, if you will?
Tiny, like that. The sunflower seeds in this? Okay.
No.
Sorry, that was so loud.
Coming through with the sunflower seeds. Stop banging around, girl. That's not ASMR. It wasn't supposed to be.
Over here,
Okay, fine.
we have some salmon. Fresh salmon.
I love me a good salmon. Whenever I'm on one of my little health kicks, that's what I get. It seems like every restaurant has like a skinny menu now, and it's always salmon that's on the top of the list.
That's it.
It's pretty good though.
I'm so excited.
Maybe I should just make my own. Amberlynn's really upstaging
She
me
doesn't
right
want to get on
now.
my fork. like, I totally get it.
Why is she gendering her salmon? Well,
Really? Ugh. Shut up.
you know, I guess it did have a gender at one time.
That is seasoned to the gods. My girlfriend actually made the salmon.
How many times do we have to mention girlfriend? Everyone take a shot every time she uses the word girlfriend. We get it. We get it that you're trying to convince us it's not Jade. We know it's Jade.
Oh, wifey made that. Okay.
And she's a pretty good cook, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this
Pretty good cook. I probably wouldn't have said that, Amber, considering the fact that that looks like it's burnt as hell.
is by far the best salmon I've ever had. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you guys know that salmon used to be my favorite food.
Yes, girl. We know how you sprayed that Pam all over that salmon. Maybe it was good.
There was a time where she said Indian was her favorite food. There was a time where she said sushi was her favorite food.
That wifey cooked
I think food is her favorite food.
it this time. It looks a little too brown on top for me. No, I'm like totally kidding. I'm just being like overly critical because it's Amberlynn Reid. Duh. No, I'm just joking.
I hear you, Alex. Sometimes I get that way too.
Just joking.
Literally, after taking a bite of this, it might be my favorite food again.
So let's analyze this. It feels like Amberlynn is trying to invoke some nostalgia because she has her black choker
I felt the same way as soon as I saw that.
on. She has her hair put up in a bun the way that she used to do it during her trolling days. It seems like she is trying to invoke nostalgia for the old Amberlynn, the trolling Amberlynn. But if she's trying to put this new face on, that is not her anymore, this video is not really doing a good job at that. Also, is it 12:49 in the afternoon or 12:49 a.m.? Because neither would surprise me.
That's bomb. Bomb.
True.
So yeah, mukbangs.
I won't say anything about a 31-year-old still saying it's bomb.
They're back.
Going.
Maybe we could try having a subject next time. I'm only 3 minutes in and it feels like we have been here for an eternity.
Yes,
I
yes.
want to make content that I enjoy making.
Okay, so she enjoys eating. We get that, right? We get that, girl. But I don't know. It might go against the message that you were
I mean, I love eating too. I sure as hell not going to put it on freaking camera.
Trying to make clear to your audience that you are not a troll anymore.
And I enjoy eating on camera. I really do. And
I remember a time where she insisted it triggered her. Moving along.
But do you though? Do you really? She has talked in the past. She's probably going to say it right now as soon as I press play. But I've got that premonition here, that sixth sense, the Amberlynn sense. I know that she's going to say that mukbangs help her, right? Because
which she contradicts herself, but that's part of why so many people dislike her. She contradicts herself all the time. One day she'll say that it triggers her, so she has to stop. The next day she says, oh no, it's good for me because it makes me eat slower.
She's able to be more conscious of the food that she is eating. So she says that she enjoys making these kinds of videos. Does she enjoy reading the comments on these kinds of videos? Because, yikes, look what this one says. This is the very first comment. The girlfriend is a very good cook. Like all the feeders, of course. Nothing new under the sun, but still, this show is better than ever. No complaints here. All right.
Honestly,
the show's back on, eh?
They do well on my channel. There's no denying that.
Well, yeah, she is not lying. Her most viewed video, I believe, is a Chinese food.
Because I think people are making fun of you, in my opinion.
Mukbang? Okay, I lied. The Chinese food mukbang is actually her fourth most popular. A bit strange, huh?
Plus, it's like, for me, I've never...
For me?
Like, I want to do what's best for me. I watch a mukbang because, like, I enjoy watching people eat. That's not it. There's a comfort in listening to a mukbang.
She has said this so many times before. There's a comfort in watching mukbangs. I don't even think that she should be watching mukbangs. Normally, mukbangs promote overeating. Take a look at any video done by Nikocado Avocado. It's a mountain of food, and this man sat right behind it. Now, Amberlynn, she likes to say, I never do mukbangs like that, which is true to a certain extent. Her closest to it was probably the giant chicken, right?
And the shrimp platter. Shrimp gate.
Oh, geez.
And eating while watching the mukbang. It's like, sometimes people feel super lonely. I've been there countless
Your girlfriend's there. What?
times.
And Amberlynn has definitely felt that way over the past few months because she didn't have anyone to spend Thanksgiving with.
I'm glad he brought that up because this is this is where I call bullshit. Now, I went back and I've seen her social media. It doesn't add up. Someone who's doing these TikToks that she does, these ridiculous, immature TikToks that she does, and then the same day will post on her community tab that her mentals are not good, or will miss a day of uploading or whatever. You know, it all doesn't match up. Her Instagram, TikTok, her YouTube, it doesn't all add up. It's like she really is feeling a certain kind of way about herself in her TikToks and her Instagram, loves to take pictures of herself and record herself, but wants to do just that. And then we'll hop onto YouTube and be like, oh, you know, my mental health is more important, blah, blah, blah. And this is another part of why people dislike her, because she's full of shit. It doesn't add up.
I'm happy that she was able to spend Christmas with wifey and her family.
Putting a mukbang on just makes me feel like
You're having.
In the same exact video, she will say like, my mental health hasn't been great. And then again, in the same video, she will say, I have been the happiest I've ever been in my whole life. Now, I don't know. That just doesn't seem right.
Dinner with somebody. I suppose. I've been thinking about doing a mukbang here and there. I've done like a live mukbang before. It's just for fun, right? All right, let's get this done. I keep getting off track. It feels like I've been here for an hour watching this same video.
Yeah.
And I know people have requested mukbangs because of that very reason.
Were they requesting it because they wanted to watch you eat on camera, or were they requesting it because they are simply fanbers?
Damn, that's bomb.
Highly, highly requested. I mean, she's not wrong that these videos get more views. She's not wrong. But they do bring her a lot of negative attention.
I always eat the middle of my salmon first.
She has to be cute and quirky like Trisha Paytas.
Exactly. As soon as it came out of his mouth, I was like, oh my God, yes. She wants to be her so badly, so badly. And she thinks that girl has a huge following. Do you not think that we see the similarities? Come on, Amber. You can't be that dumb.
You know, who never eats.
Or can she?
The ends of anything.
Ow.
That's where she got that from.
Yep.
No.
Exactly.
Get you a girlfriend who can cook and you'll be fine. You're gonna live your best life. Or boyfriend, you know, or not. You just cook yourself. I'm too lazy.
Girl, what?
Yep, you nailed it, Amber. You are too lazy. I will say this again. I have said it a million times. She's like the world's laziest human being. Actually, it's a toss-up. It is a real close tie between her and Chantel. I have never seen lazier human beings in my life. Lazy.
I think I'll get me a girlfriend.
actually really thought about, like, what is mukbangs going to do to my channel if I start them again?
All right, so this was a long, laborious process for Amber. She was contemplating, weighing the pros and the cons to come to this conclusion that it would be a good idea to start mukbangs again, or not.
Nothing besides, you know, this is my income.
In just my opinion, I think that what she has left on her plate right there, that salad portion, is what she probably should have been eating, along with that small salmon portion, not that entire serving of both, in my opinion.
I'm gonna help people like who feel alone, and I thoroughly enjoy just sitting here eating and talking to you guys. Like
that's what she is
so
doing.
Much slower when I do mukbangs as well.
I mean, girl, if you want to help people who feel alone, you could do any kind of video, a vlog where you go out. People have been highly requesting that you go to Walmart and touch everything. No, maybe not touch everything, but look with your eyes, touch with your eyes, and just get out of the house. It doesn't matter where.
So it helps me be mindful, and I've talked about that before.
Exactly. Here she goes again with the mindful. I can sit here, I can eat slower. This is a repeat. This is absolutely a repeat.
But then I was like, okay, so what is mukbangs going to do for my health, physical health and mental health? I had to ask myself that question.
I mean, nothing. It depends what you eat. For your mental health, it's not going to do anything good because all this is going to do is cause backlash and a ton of negative comments. So even though I do think that meal is healthy.
Can you guys hear that? My girl.
What the okay, this drove me a little nuts, but what the hell is so goddamn funny? I can't hear anything, first off. I didn't hear it. Alex said he did hear a little bit, but what is so funny? You're giggling about, does this girl get stoned? Does she do edibles? What is so funny?
Girlfriend's watching TV in the other room.
Oh my goodness. You know what? This is giving me Chantal vibes, foodie beauty vibes. When she would be in the kitchen recording her mukbangs, BB was always on the TV playing video games or watching anime.
Except Chantal didn't giggle like a freaking idiot when this was happening. I don't know what's going on here. What's so funny?
Very foodie beauty vibes. Very foodie beauty vibes.
Oh my God, I don't get copyrighted, can I?
I mean, it never happened to Chantal.
Uh-oh.
I can barely hear it, so
Oh, balls. I can't get copyright. Shut up.
Wouldn't worry about it.
Is she watching? What is she watching? It sounded like a Disney movie for a minute. There was like singing to it. I don't know if you guys heard that. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I told myself that if
it's like I'm gonna count actually when I go back to edit this. I'm gonna count how many times she mentions girlfriend in this live stream or this upload alone. Just this one.
mukbangs mess with my weight loss at all, then we're done. We're not gonna do them because my weight loss comes first. My physical.
You mean weight gain?
Mental health come first. And
all right, again, when it comes to...
So she lost weight and she gained some back. And both times, whether she was losing it or gaining it back, she was still an a-hole. Just saying.
To her physical health, I don't see this mukbang being a problem at all. It's salmon and salad. Can you really get any healthier than that? But when it comes to her mental health...
Well, if the salad could feed 4 grown people, probably not the best.
I don't think that this is going to do any good for her.
If I notice that mukbangs are making me backtrack in either of those categories, then I'm just not going to do them anymore. I have very much put my health lately, like, ahead of other things, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, she has put it ahead of views because Amberlynn always likes to say that nobody watches when she is being successful on her weight loss journey, but it doesn't seem like she was very successful. That sounds kind of harsh, but in her last video, she had gotten up to 200 pounds. I mean, back up to 500 pounds.
Now, this part I did disagree on. I know he's mentioning that she had mentioned that. My thought on that is that she doesn't get as many views is because when she starts to lose half an ounce, she gets crazy smug. No one's going to want to see that shit. Oh, God forbid if she loses like 10 pounds, she is a skinny legend. And she is a complete lame, boring, smug ass person. This is why her views go down, in my opinion. I've been watching her since right when she got with Destiny, and it's the same cycle over again. She gets incredibly smug, and I repeat, that's why people don't stay watching her and only go to reaction channels to watch.
So at that point, I can't imagine that she is doing very well, but the views are still down. So what's happening, girl?
I've had a slip up the last few weeks, you know, with the holidays. My mental health was not good. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm gonna be honest. The classic I'm bullshitting lie that comes out of her mouth daily.
I was going through a bit and I'm starting to feel better again, which makes me feel really happy. There was a minute there where I was just like, twink.
It's hard to really know where Amberlynn is at right now, like what she is actually thinking up there in that brain of hers, because she doesn't show us too much. She has been very tight-lipped when it comes to her relationship with wifey and just her feelings about it. Every single time Amber has gotten a girlfriend, when it comes to Destiny and then Becky, we have gotten a girlfriend tag, a video where she introduces us to them, and we really know where she is. But now we don't. It's a little bit of a mystery. She's the wizard behind the curtain.
She wants some of my salmon. My dog.
And this is all a scam.
She ain't getting any. You ain't getting any, baby girl. You just ate. Yeah, you did. I'll give you a...
Dogs won't eat it. My dog would just like rub herself on it.
REAT after my video, yeah. Twinkie's lost a bunch of weight too.
Tweet. We actually noticed that. By 2, does that mean that you are including yourself? Oh, I just get confused. I haven't seen the progress from Amber that I was expecting to see because it seemed like she had changed and she was going to turn things around and she was going to take it seriously this time. But that last video, I've lost all hope again.
Damn, the salmon. I have no idea what she seasoned it with, but...
I guarantee you it was not Mrs. Dash.
And by the way, whenever she cooks me meat, I make her cook it for me like extra long.
Oh, so quirky.
Like her meat will be like done cooked.
Okay, girl, you like it crispy?
Like her meat will be like done cooked. And I'll have her cook mine for like 10 more minutes.
Oh my God. So
because like to the average person.
Just to make sure it's extra done, to make sure that there is no chance that it could be possibly raw. I know that Amber has talked in the past about how she is afraid of chicken, raw chicken.
Afraid of it? Is it gonna attack you? I mean, don't eat it raw, dummy.
She makes meat perfectly, but I like my meat super dry. As you guys know, I'm a dry gal. So, inside joke. I think I said that during a live stream. I don't remember.
She said that. I still think she said that because she wanted to be like Trisha Paytas, who also doesn't like sauces. It's all just copy.
This girl wants to be her so bad.
Because I really do like my meat dry.
Kidding.
9 times out of 10, I like my burger dry. Like I just like cheese on it and onion. That's it. Like I don't like no condiments. My pasta is usually pretty dry.
And
whatever happened with Trisha and the wedding? I saw that she had a second wedding, but I don't think anybody really cares.
Just how I like it.
Nobody cares anymore.
You know?
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, it's so good.
I'm just so quirky and dainty. Watch me eat this salmon.
Also, I probably am gonna edit out some of this chewing, by the way. So if you guys see a bunch of cuts, it's because that's what it is. I don't want you guys to have to sit there and watch me chew for 500 years.
I heard there was one mukbanger. I can't even remember the name of the specific mukbanger, but she was a slimmer woman. And apparently after every bite she took, she would make a cut in her video. And then people had speculated that she just kind of like chews and spits the food instead of actually eating it.
I wonder who that is. I'm curious.
Because she had done so many mukbangs and she wasn't gaining any weight. I forget who that was.
Like certain foods, I don't chew a lot. You guys have noticed. But stuff like this, salads, I'm over here chewing for like a solid minute. I'm exaggerating.
She's like talking about the most stupid, mundane shit. I don't get it.
So as for New Year's resolutions, by the way,
all right, girl, come through with the New Year's resolutions. Do you guys remember last year's New Year's resolutions? They were to not make New Year's resolutions.
Cutting off the end so I can make those last. I know I'm weird.
Oh my God. She tries way too hard. Too hard.
My New Year's resolution.
Watch her 2020 New Year's resolutions. It's quite eye-opening.
It's just like straight to the point. Let's reach 300 pounds.
Okay.
Like that's literally my New Year's
All
resolution.
right. Okay. That's her New Year's resolution.
One thing I am happy about that I'm glad that I don't see her do anymore, but that's because she doesn't wear the poop bun, is pull these greasy things down every 3 seconds. Twirl them and pull them. Twirl them and pull them. You didn't see much of that the past couple of months.
And she's sticking to it.
But the bun's back, so she's going to go hard on those.
But you better stick to your guns, girl. These holidays, they really got you. They'll get us. But it's time to kick it into gear because all that is over now.
For the holidays, for the average person, like for myself, I do a lot with my family. We have tons and tons and tons of food and tons of people come over. So, you know, talking about like the treats and the food and the weight gain during the holidays, that's like a lot of people's issue or you know, something that that happens to them. But for her, who doesn't hang out with family at all, doesn't leave her house at all, I don't understand, doesn't bake, doesn't cook, what is the issue with her gaining the weight? I don't get that part. Yours is I guess inflicted or self-induced, would it be the word? Whatever the word. She does it to herself. It's by purposely picking your phone up, dialing up DoorDash, ordering the food and having it brought to you. Other than like being in a house full of family members and goodies and treats and stuff, that doesn't happen to her. So what is the weight gain about? Has nothing to do with the
Choo,
holidays.
choo.
It's an average Wednesday for her.
Okay, last bite. Piece of salmon. Okay, I act so extra sometimes.
I wonder why she's not
Sometimes.
finishing it. I mean, if that was me, I would definitely finish that salmon.
It's complete. So yeah, I hope people
And before somebody comments, oh, she finished it as soon as the camera went off. That will be like the first comment.
aren't mad at me. Like, I'm not promoting obesity, nothing like that, because you guys see that I am losing weight. I am on a weight loss
We do? Girl, no, we do not. Not right now.
journey. Health
It's going to take a couple more weeks
She's totally fooling herself.
of consistent progress for me to...
But like I said, and I'm going to say it again, she's an a-hole, whether she's 120 pounds or she's 620 pounds. She is still an a-hole.
get behind that.
I haven't heard her speak anything about this ADHD assessment. I haven't heard a word about this therapist. Nothing.
Saying.
first. And these are things that I would eat off of camera. Normally I would have just ate this in front of the TV and the food would have been gone within 5 minutes. But sitting here talking to you guys and stuff like that, like, not only did I not finish my food, but it took me longer to eat. And it just makes me more mindful, and it's like a positive thing. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will
No, no, and no.
see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye. All right, you guys.
All right, that was it for that. That made me irrationally angry again, but whatever. Same old shit, different day, Amber. If she uploads tonight, I'll jump back on, but she's not consistent anymore, at least with when she was on a let me just drink this, sorry. When she was losing weight, or so she says she was losing weight, it was a little more consistent. It was like she would upload between 6:30 and 7:30, and it was more consistent. But now it's just like whatever, no accountability. She claims there's a schedule, still not seeing that. So I don't know. Who knows? If she does, I'll be back. Till then, bye guys.